Welcome to the Deathly Hallows Part 1. 2 movies to go. I'm almost done. I'm so close to finishing. Let's get this movie over with. I believe these two are considered, like, this one and the next one are probably the most boring of all of them. Because just, like, nothing happens. They're just, like, chilling. They're just camping in the forest for quite a while. And just nothing happens. So, can't wait for that.
These are dark times, there is no denying.
I agree. The tone of these movies, shooting straight down.
Will continue to defend your liberty and repel the forces that seek to take it from you.
This is a lot to take in.
Remain
Strong.
strong.
Still don't understand why we have to leave.
Because
I think there was like a deleted scene where like they had a little bit more interaction, like Dudley and Harry. Or at least Dudley's family and Harry had a little bit more interaction there before they left. This is nuts though. This is insane. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Obliviate.
Damn it. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I wonder if those memories can ever come back. Like, once this is all done and Voldy's dead, can she go back to her parents and be like, hey, I'm your daughter. Yeah, I think they need a little bit more. Because in the books, they had like this really touching scene where like Dudley's asking like, why isn't Harry coming? Like, why isn't he coming too? Like he's sort of part of their family. It was really nice.
I want to kill the boy.
That's insane. Did you see her hair? It's like, pfft. Look at that. Look at that hairdo. That's got to be like so much effort to keep up, you know? Like you can't just wake up and be like, hey, what's up, Voldy? You gotta wake up 2 hours before you actually need to go meet Voldy and then actually do up your hair like that. That's insane.
I'm also a werewolf.
Can I ask a question? If a pregnant woman takes the Polyjuice potion and becomes Harry, what happens to the baby?
By the way, wait till you hear the news. Remus and I.
That's what I'm saying.
Mundungus pleasure, Mr. Potter. Always been a huge admirer.
Nip it, Mundungus.
Why don't you just get Molly in the place of him? Like, why did you coerce that guy to come in and help out? Why couldn't you just get, like, Ginny? Or maybe, I don't know, someone? Someone who is willing to do it and not being forced to do it? Ugh. Look at that one. So because of Snape's betrayal, I guess.
Is no one else back?
They'll run us right from the start, Molly.
Yeah, so Snape had to betray them so he could keep his suspicion like really down low, like he's on the Dark Lord's side. He's on Voldy's side.
The last words were spoke to the pair of us.
Harry is the best hope we have. Trust him.
That is some last words to say to people. Holy cow.
What gave you away?
Hedwig, I think.
No, I think he cast a spell. I think he cast Expelliarmus. Because that's like the first spell he learned. So, is it the first spell he learned? No, it's not the first spell. He learned Wingardium Leviosa first.
I wouldn't be standing here without him.
Really?
Why is it such a surprise?
But yeah, he keeps using Expelliarmus, so people keep knowing, oh, that's Harry, because that's just his spell.
Mad Eye's dead.
Mad always did. Mad always did. He's dead. Mad always. They never really show that. Like, Hagrid always has enough headroom, but they never really show him, like, actually struggling to stand up in a room. That's cool. I think even in the first movie when he walks in, he just ducks under the doorway and then he's good. Okay, I've got a story to tell. I didn't know who Ed Sheeran or what Ed Sheeran looked like when he started releasing music. So when I watched his music video, I think it's for Lego House. Maybe it's for something else, I'm not sure. But Rupert, the actor for Ron, was in that like music video. So I thought that Ron was Ed Sheeran. But then at the very end of the video, it was like they see each other and then they walk past or something. And then I was like, oh wait, that's not Ed Sheeran? So for a very long time, I thought that Ron was Ed Sheeran, which is it's a mistake I'm sure many people have made in their lives.
To Ronald Bilious Weasley, I leave my Deluminator.
I got questions about this too. Like, if I suck out the light from something, say I got a light right here. I suck out the light, so now the light's gone. Can I just turn on the light again and then it'll work? Do I have to give the light back to the light for it to work again? Does that make sense? Can I just like keep sucking in light from like, if I just keep turning this lamp on and off, can I just keep sucking up the light? So yeah, back to my very first movie commentary. If he had caught it with his gloved hand, snitches have flesh memories. If he had caught it with his gloved hand, the snitch wouldn't have, like, triggered that flesh memory thing, right?
The ministry has fallen. The minister of magic is dead.
Crazy how, like, 2 seconds ago, he was like, yeah, here's all these items. 2 seconds later, dead. Like, he was literally just killed, and, oh my god. Killed, and then just replaced immediately.
Locket.
Yes, but did you ever see it? Was it in this house?
Filthy mudblood Death Eaters will come in the arms.
I don't like that table. You see that table's, like, curve? Tables are meant to be straight, and he was, like, holding it here, but the table was actually up here. Just weird. It just bothers me, that's all. If I try to put down a bowl, I'm gonna worry that it's gonna, like, fall off. It's gonna start sliding. Stop!
My father will hear about this.
I don't care, sit down.
To restore this temple of tolerance to its former glory.
Oh my god, did I get that in my previous movie commentary? I don't think I did. But there's this really good quote that Sirius has when Harry's like, she's a Death Eater, she's really bad. But then Sirius is like, the world isn't split up between like good people and Death Eaters. There's like, everyone has like good and bad in all of us. So Dolores isn't a Death Eater, she's just a really bad person. That doesn't make her evil.
They have flesh memories. When Scrimgeour first gave it to you, I thought it might open at your touch.
That should immediately like trigger something. Of being like, wait, I didn't catch the first one, I almost threw up. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's been like 7 years and I'm just gone crazy. Like maybe he wouldn't remember that specific detail of like, he didn't catch the snitch, he almost threw up. Like he caught it in his mouth. Man, these three actors are actually doing the part. They're selling it pretty well.
We flush ourselves in. That's bloody disgusting.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it kind of is.
You do realize I'm going downstairs, don't you, got them all? To interrogate your wife.
What am I going to do? My wife's all alone downstairs. How do I stop it raining?
Try Fenitate Incantatum.
Why isn't this like common knowledge? Hermione knows all these spells, like, hey, try this, this might work. But then these are adults working in the department of like, what is it called? Ministry magic. Why isn't this like common knowledge of like, Fenitate Incantatum stops continuous spells or something? I feel like the majority of people only know like disarming or attacking spells or like, I don't even know. Oh yeah, or stuff like this where it's just like, you do the same thing over and over and over. Oh, it duplicates itself? That's really cool. Still, like, people are scared and afraid of those, whereas, like, one person could just be like, get rid of them, all of the noises. Or something. That's a spell. Oh, wow, there's even an S there. On the locket itself.
And one mustn't tell lies.
Stupid!
It's Harry Potter!
It is, isn't it? This will be fun to tell the kids.
I love it. Ron's going right in on the, What happened to everyone else? The Dementors didn't go for any of the people already in the room? Yeah, Ron's going right in on the roleplay aspect. I would hide your face as much as possible. You are priority number one for everyone in the Ministry of Magic. You need to, like, you have a hood, not a hood, but you have like a thing around there. You could just like flick it up and look down. Like, that's it. That's all you need to do. See? He's just standing there and like letting people look at him. If he just flicks up his collar and is like, and lets maybe Hermione lead in front, he can just like follow along, like hold a hand and just like follow along.
It's Harry.
See?
Harry Potter.
He could stop that. It doesn't need to happen.
Ron got splinched.
Yikes, that's gotta hurt. Did you see how deep that was? Maybe I can't even show that for YouTube, but that, man.
In the Chamber of Secrets, you stabbed the basilisk with the sword of Gryffindor. Its blade is impregnated with basilisk venom.
There's only one problem. It was stolen.
Yeah, I get the sword was stolen. I don't like this bit. I don't get this bit. Like, I understand that Ron is always like the third wheel. Harry's the chosen one. Hermione's the really smart one. And Ron's just there. But this feels really forced. Like, they are fighting. Like, Ron has definitely signed up for this. He signed up to try and kill Voldemort. He was like, hey, I'm willing, I'm happy to help find all the Horcruxes, kill Voldy.
Well,
It's definitely the locket that's, like, altering his mind and saying, hey, blah, 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 blah. But the expectation should be, hey, you were a little bit angry at the moment, take off the locket, maybe that'll help. The locket is seriously, like, the issue, and they all just ignore it for this fight. Speaking of getting rid of it, take it off. Yeah, see? Exactly. Mine is the only one with smartness. Smartness? What am I saying? Logic. Like, I understand you're keeping it on to keep the locket safe. You have a Horcrux. You should probably keep it safe until you have a way to destroy it. Put it in your pocket. Maybe put it down on, like, the table. Like, just in a general area where everyone can see. You don't need to wear it. If Ron comes in at this point and he's like, I'm back, guys, and then he sees them having like a blast without him, he's gonna leave again. He's gonna leave and probably not come back. Oh, this is the bit where he finally figures it out. Like, he didn't catch it with his hands, he catch it with his mouth. I open at the close. Peveril.
Ignotus.
Ignotus. Oh, what a name. Oh, this is crazy. Oh. Isn't he meant to be a descendant of the Peveril family? Like the Potters? Like, because in the story, they hand down the invisibility cloak to all of their kids. Ooh, isn't there like a really, really long shot here? Like, it holds for a little bit too long. This shot. It holds for a little bit too long. Like, uncannily long. Like, it's... Yeah, that was a really long shot. You could have cut that a little bit earlier. Maybe cut like 10 seconds off that. Reduce it to only 5.
Accio sword.
Nah, it doesn't work like that. It's magic. And also, if you do Accio sword, I really hope it comes up by the hilt or the handle and not the sword thing. Imagine if you're like Accio sword and the sword's like straight up at you. He is an absolute crazy person. I like those, what are they, triceps? I like those. Those are well defined. He's been working out for this movie. He is a crazy person to not call Hermione over. Or not even take off the locket. I'm pretty sure the locket's what almost kills him here. Come on, 1-1. Let's do this. Oh, is that an eye? Ew. Come on, 1-1. Hey, very nice work. What would be even more badass, right? Hear me out. If he goes and in the final fight to Voldemort, he's got all the items, like all the Horcruxes on him. Like, he's wearing the ring, he's got the book on his, like, on his body somewhere, he's got the locket on, he's holding a cup, he's, like, wearing the tiara. Like, how cool would that be? If he's like, yeah, I literally found everything and I broke everything. What are you gonna do? That's pretty cool. It's a cool shot. isn't that door normally for horses? Like you have a door at the top and then a door at the bottom, so like you can open the top door so you can talk to the horse and stuff, and not let the horse through. It's a stupid door. I wouldn't have a door like that because then I have to open 2 doors every time I want to leave the house. That's effort, man. That's so much effort. I really like this next bit. I think they did it absolutely fantastically. When they were reading the story and then it all becomes like this animation of like the 3 brothers going about their day and looking for the, and like when they meet death and stuff. After this movie commentary is over, I will rewatch this scene. I guarantee you, because it looks so good. It's done so well.
As for the 3rd brother, Death searched for many years but was never able to find him. Only when he attained a great age did the youngest brother. He then greeted Death as an old friend.
So there you are.
If he lived a
Those
full
are the
life,
deathly
he
Hallows.
was like, you know what, I'm done. I think the invisibility cloak's probably the best one. Because the wand is cool. Like, it's a, you can be... How do I phrase this? You can have the strongest wand in existence, but it doesn't matter if, like, what if I only know how to do Expelliarmus? Then, like, oh, cool, my Expelliarmus is, like, twice as strong. But I only know 1 spell. And also, I assume it doesn't take into strategy either. Like, you could have a moderately strong wand, and you can be moderately strong and still beat the person who has the Elder Wand, because they just, like, slit the throat of the last guy. Resurrection Stone's useless. You can just, like, turn it thrice in hand, and then you can just talk to someone. Not a fan. Invisibility, though. I could go into so many stores and just, like, yoink stuff. I could, like, go into a convenience store and take free Chupa Chups.
Dobby?
Ah!
Are you saying you can operate in and out of this room?
Of course, I'm an elf.
I find it insane that Voldemort has to fly over. You know what I mean? Like, when he calls him, Voldemort's like, he gets a text message and he's like, okay, I'm gonna head over. But instead of just teleporting into their mansion, or teleporting outside, he literally flies over, which, like, is what takes him so long to get over. Ooh. This is this moment, right? Dobby gets, like, 420 no-scoped. Yep. And she knows. She just no-scoped one. She's about to get a kill cam. What a cool place to finally rest, you know? Alright, here we go. Sword in the stone type deal. We're about to go into the final movie, boys. We're about to see the finale of the Harry Potter series. Hey, Voldy, take us out, buddy. Yeah! Hell yes. And if you want to watch the Deathly Hallows Part 2, or I guess the compilation of the entire thing, the marathon's going to be right up here. And the entire playlist is going to be right here. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Make sure you subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.
I don't know why.